Hi, this is a short video to help you learn how to make geodesics in the stereographic sphere model of geometry. So I'm going to share screen here and open a blank GeoGebra file. And I'm going to now import here an image that I prepared using the kaleidoscope video. And I've picked one here that I made out of a photograph of Ocotillo from the desert. Let's see. There we go. And it's this one. So this used certain settings in the kaleidoscope, and I see that that's a little too large, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. I'm going to move the graphics view. Bring it just a little bit down here. Now, the first thing that I have to do is establish where the unit circle is going to be. So I'm going to do circle through center and point and try and get right at the center there, and then pick one point that is right on the boundary there. I may have to move these, but oh, it looks like I got that pretty close there. So this creates points C and D, and I have automatic labeling turned off, so the labels aren't there. I'm just going to later remember that those are C and D. Now, for the sake of argument, suppose that I want to draw a great circle between that point and that point. So I'm going to start by reflecting this point, second point, through the unit circle. So that's by a process called circle inversion. You may know what that is, or perhaps not. But what I'm going to do is use the reflect up through circle tool here. And it says select object to reflect, then circle. So that point inverted to that point there. Now, there's one more step that I didn't show in class. I'm going to now reflect this point about the origin here, which puts it way over here. And oh, that's curious that now that's ended up at a point that seems to be colored the same. It looks like there's a little round off error, but maybe that's to be expected because I just eyeballed the location of that central circle. So now it turns out that if I make a circle through those 3 points, the point that I wanted to make the circle through, the second point I wanted to make the great circle through, and then this twice reflected point down over here, that will be a great circle in the stereographic projection of the sphere. Now, it doesn't look like much there. I want to help you see it, draw your attention to it by making it, I don't know, maybe red is the wrong color to go with this color palette. I'll make it a bright blue circle there. Okay. Now, you can convince yourself that that really is a great circle, I don't know, by seeing that it has just as much in the North Hemisphere as in the Southern Hemisphere. That might be one clue, but take it from me, this 2-step process. First reflect through the circle, then reflect through the center of the unit circle. That'll get you a 3rd point on that circle, which is a great circle. So now what I want to do is just show the process of creating a custom tool here. So under tools, I'll say I want to create a new tool, and I want it to create the blue circle here. And if I let GeoGebra think about it, it'll say, select in order the points CD. Those are the first 2 points that define the unit circle in this world, and then points EF. I could use the up-down arrows to move those if I wanted to click on points EF first for some reason, but I think I'm just going to live with them the way they are. Name and icon, I'm going to call it Great Circle Tool, and then the tool help is going to be click origin, point on unit circle, then 2 points. And the order of those does matter. So then I'm going to finish, and it says new tool created successfully. So that's great. Now let me try out this tool by drawing a new line. And I don't know, maybe I'll put a point at the center of this feature of this landscape and try to draw the great circle between these 2 points. And so I'm going to select the great circle tool, and I'm going to first click the origin, then the point on the boundary, and then the 2 points here through which I want to draw the unit circle, and phew, now that worked. Now, there are several very interesting things to notice here. I'm going to let you notice them for yourselves, but notice that the line through these 2 points also connects with this feature and these features down here. Oh, this object, this drawing seems to have a lot of symmetry, and I've confirmed that with my Great Circle tool. So for your homework, I want you to create an artwork of your own and then create this Great Circle tool by this double reflection process. First reflect through the unit circle, then reflect through the origin, and then draw a circle through 3 points. And I think that you'll find a lot of symmetry. I used the 5-3-2 setting of the kaleidoscope. It's a little bit easier if you use the 4-2-2 setting, but I invite you to experiment and do as you wish. I look forward to seeing what you find in your homework.